Imagine waking up one morning and realizing you are the last man alive. Not in your city, not in your country. On the entire planet, 8 billion people still exist, but every single one of them is a woman. And you are the last man on Earth. At first, it sounds impossible, maybe even like a dream. But what if it actually happened? What would your life become? Would you be the most important person on Earth? Or the most trapped? This is the story of the last man alive. Day 1. You wake up to dozens of missed calls. News alerts are exploding across your phone. Every television channel is broadcasting the same emergency message. Hospitals, governments, scientists. Nobody understands what's happening. Overnight, every male on Earth has vanished. Every father, every brother, every husband, every son. Gone. Except one. You. At first, nobody even knows you exist. The world falls into panic. Airports shut down. Stock markets crash. Governments declare states of emergency. Scientists begin searching desperately for answers. Was it a disease? A cosmic event? A genetic anomaly? Nobody knows. For several days, humanity believes men have become extinct. Then someone finds you. A hospital blood test confirms it. Your DNA. Your chromosomes. You are male. The only one left. Within hours, your face is on every screen in the world. The entire planet learns your name. And your life changes forever. At first, it feels unreal. People celebrate your survival. News channels call you humanity's most valuable person. Scientists want to study you. Governments want to protect you. Millions of people follow your every move. You become the most famous human being in history. Wherever you go, cameras follow. Every word you speak becomes international news. The attention is overwhelming. But that's only the beginning. Because humanity has a problem. A massive one. Without men, future generations become uncertain. The survival of the species suddenly depends on science. And on you. Every major research laboratory begins working around the clock. Scientists collect samples, run tests, study your genetics. Some believe your DNA may hold the answer. Others think cloning technology could save humanity. The pressure becomes enormous. You're no longer treated like an ordinary person. You're treated like a resource, a biological treasure, a living insurance policy for the future. And that's when things start becoming frightening. You can never be alone again. Security follows you everywhere. Governments create special protection units. Your house becomes a fortress. Your movements are monitored. Every trip requires planning. Every public appearance involves hundreds of personnel. At first, it feels safe. Then, it begins feeling like a prison. You can't walk through a park alone. You can't visit a cafe. You can't disappear for a weekend. The entire future of humanity rests on your shoulders. If anything happens to you, there is no replacement. For the first time, you realize something terrifying. You are not free. The most valuable person on Earth is also the least free. Months pass. The world slowly adapts. Women take over every position previously dominated by men. Engineers, soldiers, pilots, construction workers, politicians, scientists. Human civilization continues. Perhaps surprisingly, society doesn't collapse. Humanity proves remarkably adaptable. Cities still function. Technology still advances. Life goes on. But underneath everything lies a constant reality. You are alone. Completely alone. Because fame cannot replace friendship, protection cannot replace family, and attention cannot replace connection. There are no other men to talk to. No one who understands exactly what you're experiencing. No one who shares your situation. For the first time in your life, you feel true isolation. Not because people aren't around, but because nobody is like you. But there was another problem nobody wanted to talk about. You were still human. And humans have desires. The world saw you as a symbol, a scientific miracle, a piece of humanity's future. But behind all the cameras and security guards, you were still just a man. You still wanted friendship, connection, love, someone who cared about you for who you were. And millions of women around the world felt something similar. Some were curious. Some admired you. Some dreamed about meeting you. Others believed they should have a chance to build a life with the last man on Earth. The attention became overwhelming. Every interview, every public appearance, every photo. People weren't just looking at you. They were imagining what your existence meant for their future. Governments argued over your protection. Scientists argued over your genetics. For the first time, you realized the hardest part wasn't being famous. It wasn't being protected. It wasn't even being alone. It was knowing that millions of people wanted something from you. And that kind of loneliness was heavier than anything you had ever experienced. Years pass. Scientific breakthroughs begin changing everything. Researchers develop revolutionary reproductive technologies. Artificial genetic engineering advances rapidly. Humanity discovers new ways to continue existing. For the first time, the future no longer depends entirely on you. And something unexpected happens. People begin seeing you differently, not as humanity's last hope, but as a reminder of a strange chapter in history. The panic fades. The obsession fades. The world moves forward. Yet you remain unique. The last natural male human being. Schools teach lessons about you. Documentaries analyze your life. Books are written about you. Decades later, scientists make a discovery. A shocking one. Deep within frozen biological archives, preserved genetic material survives. DNA from millions of men. Stored samples. Medical records. Research databases. Humanity suddenly realizes something. You may not be the last forever. Using advanced technology, future generations could potentially recreate what was lost. The world erupts with debate. Should they do it? Should men return? Or should humanity continue evolving in a different direction? Arguments divide nations. Philosophers debate ethics. Scientists debate risks. Politicians debate consequences. And once again, all eyes turn toward you. The last man. The living symbol of an entire half of humanity. As you grow older, the world changes around you. Technology advances beyond imagination. Cities become smarter. Medicine becomes stronger. Humanity adapts and survives, just as it always has. And eventually, people stop seeing you as a miracle. They stop seeing you as a scientific treasure. They stop seeing you as a symbol. Instead, they see what you always were. A human being. One person among billions. One evening, many years later, you sit watching the sunset. The world is peaceful. The panic is long gone. The fear is long gone. Civilization survived. Humanity survived. And as the sun disappears below the horizon, you think about the strange journey of your life. The day you became the last man on Earth. The day everything changed.